Now for more on this, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is joining us live from Islamabad. Anas, what is the latest you're picking from Karachi?
Well, not just Karachi, Ananya. Yesterday we were at the press conference by the interim chairperson of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Barrister Gohar Ali Khan, and he made it abundantly clear that the party will be holding what he called as a peaceful protest across the country outside the returning officers' offices, and that would be across the country, not just Karachi, but here in Islamabad, in Lahore, and elsewhere as well, in Rawalpindi and elsewhere in other parts of the country. But these protests, they started late. They were supposed to start at around 2 p.m. It did not. Last I checked, it did not start at least until 4:30 p.m. Pakistan time. And then the second thing is that the police and administration say that the PTI did not seek permission for these protests, given the heightened security measures in the country that are there. Remember, there is Section 144 that has been blanketly imposed in Islamabad, in Rawalpindi, and in Lahore as well. Not for the entire province, but blanketly imposed. So, broadly speaking, these protests have now been taken over by the police. We've seen some arrests as well, and the PTI says that the arrests are unjust. On the other hand, there is still uncertainty that continues, but as the hour passes, we're looking at some sort of government being formed, because political parties have been holding consultations, especially with the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. Ananya?
Right, I was just going to come to that. Because at the moment nobody has the majority to form a government, so where are the negotiations and the coalition talks? How far have they gone?
So if I just break it down to you, out of 101 independent candidates that have won, 91 are those that are directly backed and supported and nominated by the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. 10 are those, out of which about 8 are of the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, or are those who were backed by the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. They were essentially those people who could not get a ticket from the party, so they decided to run independent, and we are expecting these 8, out of which 4 have already joined the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. The other 4, we'll be expecting them to join sometime today, tomorrow, or day after. They've got plenty of time. The countdown has started. They've got plenty of time up until the 14th of February. So if you look at the party position, the PMLN is the single most largest party as a party. What the PTI is, they have as an independent figure, and as a party, the PMLN has emerged as a single most largest party, or the party that has the majority or seeming majority, given the results. So the negotiations are happening in Lahore at the Jati Umrah with Sharif, with Ishaq Dar. There is a committee that has been formed, and all of the political parties, including the Pakistan People's Party, the MQM, the PMLQ, have been in turns heading to Lahore and holding these talks. Ananya?
Right. Anas, very briefly, PTI-backed candidates have clinched majority National Assembly seats. What does this mean for its chief, Imran Khan, who is sitting behind bars?
Practically nothing. Nothing at all. Until these 91 candidates, they come together unifiedly, they announce to form a new group, then the oath happens, because remember, by the constitution, there is a 21-day window from the day of the polling is held. So that means the government or these parties have the time of up until the 29th of February to complete their consultations. Then is when the oath will happen. That is number one. After the oath, the first is the election of the speaker and the deputy speaker that will happen, and only after the election of the new speaker and the deputy speaker of the assembly is when the vote of the prime minister will happen. So it's a long process. It's not an easy ride out for Imran Khan and his party men, those who are currently incarcerated, but optically speaking, that might be some sort of a consideration for having for the fact that they would be having some people as their representation in the House of the Parliament. Ananya?
All right, Anas, thank you so much for decoding all of those key developments from Islamabad.